Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's D-Man the Great here, and I am here with some bad news and very briefly go over the Los Angeles Lakers of the 2021-2022 NBA season are the worst iteration of the Los Angeles Lakers ever. And not only are they the worst iteration of the Los Angeles Lakers ever, they may very well be the worst NBA team of all time. And I'm going to tell you why. Don't kill me yet. The reason why I say this is a team with literally so many all-star talents, so many players that have proven themselves over and over in the NBA. Like, we have two MVPs on the team in LeBron and Russell Westbrook. And also, the Lakers making the deal to get Westbrook was a desperate attempt at somewhat trying to change something in a team that didn't really need fixing. It was a desperate move seeing Phoenix. They lost in the first round and got desperate. So, well, we have to make some sort of change. And then I understand it. I understood it. As the fan of the Lakers, I was like, I'm a little bit desperate too. Why not? Get another superstar to pair with LeBron and Anthony Davis, who have shown that they're top tier talent. And then they get rid of all the wings with the move, and their scrappiest defender next to Alex Caruso and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and you get rid of Montrezl Harrell, who was very questionable on the Laker roster. He was a solid player as he had some energy, and he got some stuff done at certain times when the team needed it. And then, as well in that trade, you got rid of Kyle Kuzma, being the only wing defender on the team besides LeBron James, who is a very interesting character as he ages, because he continues to perform very well, but often has moments where it's like, okay, this is a very lazy defensive play. And it's rubbed off on Anthony Davis at several points in time. Because watching Anthony Davis play this season, him bulking up to play center has led to his jump shot completely falling off, especially from the three-point line. And he might be a little bit money when he's hot at the mid-range, but that's as far as he goes. And then if you get the energy from him, he can play very well. But he's the only player able to reach a certain level on this Laker team, because LeBron James, he could hit highs of LeBron James still, but he's not that guy no more. And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand, is that in the GOAT conversation, you try to prop this guy up. LeBron James is LeBron James. There's nothing that happens now that should affect his legacy. It's like saying that Michael Jordan didn't make the playoffs with the Wizards, so he's not the GOAT because the GOAT doesn't miss the playoffs. It doesn't make sense. And the thing is, in situations like these, if Michael Jordan was to go and win championships in Washington, that would only add to his GOAT case. It wouldn't subtract from it, which is why LeBron James being on this team in the GOAT conversation doesn't matter. But that's another topic. But this Laker team is absolutely poor. There's so many poor skilled, there's no point for half these people to be playing. It took half the season and a full court pass to cut DeAndre Jordan off the team. DeAndre Jordan has shown multiple times that he's not an NBA player anymore, and he's really not the caliber. Like, he literally could not play on the court at all for the Lakers. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually showed something somewhat decent in Philadelphia next to James Harden, a lob passer. And Joel Embiid on the bench. But I doubt he could even play because he's one of the worst defenders in the league and has zero offensive skill or tangibility outside of a surprisingly athletic alley-oop. So, then you come to Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony is a pretty good shooter, still has some offensive capabilities, but when you have Carmelo Anthony running center in certain lineups because you can't play Dwight Howard on the court at all because he's almost unplayable, you eat shit. Then Austin Reeves, the rookie on the team, and Malik Monk, which just so happened to be the two youngest players on the team outside of Talen Horton-Tucker that are actually playable. And then Talen Horton-Tucker is one of the most inconsistent players, but the thing is, he has an ever-changing role. And then playing on the court with slasher that is virtually useless off the ball and Russell Westbrook makes the basketball game itself very difficult to play. So, and looking at everything and how the roster was put together, if the best shooters on the team and Wayne Ellington can't play, then Austin Reeves is your best perimeter defender. And then Anthony Davis doesn't have much to work with, can't stay on the floor. LeBron was injury prone very much towards the early parts of the season. And then you ended up losing games because AD has to go above and beyond the carry when LeBron's not on the court. And then you have the situation where LeBron has to up and over carry because AD's not on the court. And this wasn't a problem with last season's team. But this season, it's a problem. We have Russell Westbrook looking like the worst version of himself ever when he was leading the league in assists last season. I'm pretty sure he scored 40 on multiple occasions, and then he was actually the heavy catalyst behind the defeat of the Nets, which was one of the best comebacks that we've seen in the NBA the last however many years. And Russ has had his moments in the Laker uniform, but it shouldn't be his absolute hottest missing a game-winning three-point jumper or coming back against the lowly Detroit Pistons before they even figured their identity for this season. So, in final, this Laker team, I would be honestly surprised if they win another game this regular season, and hopefully Portland and the teams below them can knock these guys out, because who really wants to see these guys play at this point? This is the laziest, most worthless. It has no energy, no effort. It's lazy. Just completely unenthusiastic basketball. And then you'll have a shocking athletic play from the three youngest players on the team. And then that'll be it for the night. And then you end up eating shit. What's the point? Now, sorry for all the doom and gloom, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.